The early years of one of the most iconic bands of all time, Guns N' Roses. Picture this, it's 1985 on the gritty neon-lit streets of Los Angeles. 5 young musicians come together to form a band that would later be known as Guns N' Roses. The early years of Guns N' Roses were a wild and turbulent time. They were a band that embodied the spirit of the Sunset Strip, with their hard-hitting rock and roll, leather jackets and ripped jeans. Their sound was a fusion of classic rock, punk and metal, and a raw energy that was unmatched by any other band at the time. Their first album, Appetite for Destruction, was released in 1987 and took the world by storm. It was an instant classic, featuring hits such as Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine, and Paradise City. The album went on to become one of the best-selling albums of all time, and Guns N' Roses became one of the biggest bands in the world. But the road to success was not an easy one for Guns N' Roses. They faced numerous challenges, including drug addiction, interpersonal conflict, and record label disputes. Their volatile nature and rebellious attitude only added to their mystique and made them all the more appealing to their legions of fans. Despite their challenges, Guns N' Roses continued to dominate the rock and roll scene throughout the late 80s and early 90s. They headlined massive stadium tours and played to packed crowds around the world. Their music spoke to a generation of disaffected youth, and their impact on the music industry cannot be overstated. The early years of Guns N' Roses were a time of raw, unbridled energy and creativity. They were a band that embodied the spirit of rock and roll, and their influence can still be felt today. So if you're feeling nostalgic for the days of leather jackets and ripped jeans, put on some Guns N' Roses and let their music transport you back to a time when anything was possible.